Every year, one of the categories at the Academy Awards, I love the Academy Awards. One of the categories I've never really appreciated that much is Best Original Song. Because unlike, Best Director, they work for years on that movie, and every second of that movie has their fingerprints on it. An actor is in tons of the movie. The costume designers, you see their work the whole movie. A song usually just plays over the end credits or has like 2 minutes in a movie. And should they have their own category? But sometimes they have a bigger impact than that. And that is kind of the topic of today's Mint Mobile Hotline question of the day. Listen, if you guys have a question for us, you'd like to hear a voice either here on the John Campea Show podcast or in one of the short videos we do on the YouTube channel, go ahead and call it in anytime at 951-268-4259. And today's question is about the Oscar chances for Peaches, and I'm just Ken. Check it out.
Hey, John and crew. This is Phil from Stillwater, Oklahoma. I had a question. My kids and I were having a debate. We saw both Barbie and Super Mario Brothers this year, and I believe that two of them have some of the best songs of the year, with Peaches and then also I'm Just Ken. We believe that they're going to get nominated for an Oscar. I mean, obviously it's too early to say, but what are your chances on both of those songs getting nominated for an Oscar? And then out of the two of them, because I clearly think they're the best right now, which one do you think would win? I'm Just Ken or Peaches? Just wanted to get your thoughts. Hope you guys have a good time, and go SAG.
All right, Phil, thanks a lot for calling that in. And here's the thing. I already mentioned about how I'm sometimes not even sure best song should be a category at the Oscars, but I'll tell you what. I especially feel that way when it's just some song that plays over the end credits. Now, granted, Into the West by Annie Lennox playing over the credits of Lord of the Rings Return of the King, even though it's a song playing over the credits, that song at that moment elevated the movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've never been able to say that about a song that plays over end credits before, but on the horizon. I mean, that starts singing, I get chills, right?
Because it starts, and they did it with the Bjork one too, but it starts with like that closing scene and then credit. So it's not like it has credits and then it just starts playing. That's
and as the song plays, they're showing you the pencil sketch work of various scenes along the trilogy, right? Just whenever I hear that song, my heart starts to race. I get goosebumps on my arms. I love it. Well, here's the thing about Peaches and I'm Just Ken. The songs that I really think maybe belong in having a nomination for an Oscar are ones that are actually interwoven and imbued within the movie. It's actually a part of the living movie. And I'm not just talking about a song that plays over, a montage sequence or something. Like you look at, say, Into the Shallows, right? Mm-hmm. From A Star Is Born. That's an important song to the characters. It's something that the characters did together. It's one of the most powerful moments of the movie. It's actually, the song is a part of the story. I get that. And you know what? It's going to sound silly, but a freaking animated dragon and a blonde-haired doll meet that criteria. Because in Super Mario Brothers, you've got the Peaches song, right? And this is the main antagonist of the movie, in what is probably the best scene of the movie, singing a song that actually reveals a lot about the nature of the character. It's actually a song that shot kills me. He's got the portrait up on the piano, right? Like, this is actually an integral part. The song itself is an integral part of the movie. And it's glorious and fun and entertaining, and it's memorable. So I would say absolutely yes to Peaches. Well, I'm Just Ken meets that same criteria. It's not just a song that plays over a montage. That shot kills me. It's not just a shot that plays over a montage. It's actually one of the main characters in the film singing, revealing his heart, and one of the best lines in a song in a movie ever. I'm just Ken and I'm enough, and I'm great at doing stuff. I mean, come on. It's an important scene in the movie. It's an important character moment for the character. And the song is catchy and entertaining and fun. And I will tell you what, and I'm not just saying this because Super Mario Brothers and Barbie are going to end up being the two top box office films of the year. Which one's going to be number one and which one's going to be number two, I'm not sure. But it is undoubted that those two movies are going to be the two top box office films of the year. And I'm not just saying this about their songs because they're the two top box. These are actually great songs that are important to the film. They communicate stuff about the characters. It's stuff that the audience walks out of the theater still humming and singing, talking to each other about. Listen, these are the types of songs, guys, that if you're going to have a category at the Academy Awards for Best Song, these are the types of songs that should be nominated. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. Signing your life away to a big wireless provider is kind of like being trapped on a roller coaster from hell. Sure, it looks like fun at first. They probably even threw in a free phone, but now you can't get off. Month after month of insane bills and unexpected thrills, like overages and surprise fees. If that sounds like your current big wireless plan, it's time to get off the ride with Mint Mobile. For a limited time, wireless plans from Mint Mobile are just $15 a month. That's unlimited talk, text, and data for just $15 a month. You guys know before I came to Mint Mobile, I was paying triple what I am paying now on the standard big wireless plan, and I will never go back. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. To get your new unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped right to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. I mean, let's look at the last couple of ones that have won. RRR, Not To. You know what? I was not a big fan of RRR. I'm one of the few people that wasn't. But you know what? That song, baller. I was totally rooting for it because it meets those criteria, right? It's a part of the DNA of the movie. No Time to Die, Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah, Rocket Man, Love Me Again, and we mentioned A Star Is Born with Shallow.
Just a note about that graphic. Like I was just looking it up. I don't know if those years are a year back on each of them, or because not too.
Well,
not
that
too,
would be the year they won.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the year the one. It's not the year they come out. When you get an Oscar win and you have a year, remember, the Oscars happen in the following year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I was getting confused.
Right. So movies that come out in 2021 are competing for at the 2022 Oscars, right?
Okay.
So there's that. But thank you for the heads up on that.
Yeah, just in case.
I'm going to sit here and listen, we still have a lot of movies to come this year, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, yes, I'm Just Ken, and yes, Peaches are both going to be nominated. Jack Black is a national treasure. They're both going to be nominated for Best Song. And you know what? I'll go one step further. I will tell you right now, the producers of the Oscars are fucking fools if they don't move heaven and earth and do whatever it is they need to do to get Jack Black on stage singing that song and to get Ryan Gosling on stage singing that song. I mean, they got to do it, so they'll probably do that. It is kind of the standard thing, but they better do it this year especially. Anyways, whatever you guys think about that, do you think we're going to get I'm Just Ken? Do you think we're going to get Peaches nominated for Best Song at the Academy Awards? Maybe there's going to be a technicality where one of them don't qualify or something like that. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you do the standard like and subscribe thing. And also don't forget, we have a daily podcast known as the John Campea Show podcast. You can find it on your favorite podcasting app of choice like Apple or Spotify. Go subscribe to it today.